It's the pastor's birthday, which means you know it's going to be all about him. But let's talk about it here at All Things Theology. Cue my theme music. Yo, grace and peace. Welcome back to another episode of All Things Theology, where this is your host, K-Dub. Today, we're going to talk about Pastor Chris. Look, I'm going to butcher his last name. Y'all going to correct me in the comments anyway. I think it's pronounced something like Oyakhilome. I could be wrong. But anyways, he's a pastor in Africa. And look, one of the things you're going to see as we play these clips is just the arrogance, the pride, the lack of humility. Well, yesterday was his birthday, and I mean, every year they have these big, massive celebrations for the man of God. Look, we're going to play some of these clips. Let's watch this together. And so, look, I mean, first of all, I mean, this is Benny Hinn. In case you didn't notice, this man right here is Benny Hinn. He's dressed in royalty as well. And any man of God, allegedly, who has Benny Hinn next to them automatically is to be raised eyebrows at as well.
I'm a human being. I've made mistakes. I was not too wise a number of times with prophecy. There were times when I thought God had showed me something that he wasn't showing me, and I spoke it out. We all prophesy in part. That means we don't see the full picture. Sadly, and I wish I can go back and fix it, there were some prophecies I gave that were not accurate or from the Lord, but who's perfect? And for that, of course, I ask people to forgive me. I'm just human and made mistakes like that. And I'll probably make them again, I suppose, down the road because I'm not perfect.
I think it's an offense to the Lord to say, give $1,000. I will never again ask you to give 1,000 or whatever amounts because I think the Holy Ghost is just fed up with it.
And I'm going to ask you to give, and I will give over $1,000. Some of you have to give. God cannot trust you with the wealth of sinners and the abundance coming with your $10 donation. You insult him.
No, don't bring them up unless they're healed. She's not healed yet. I will not let them up unless they're healed.
You think Jesus did this?
I place a curse on every man and every woman who dares to speak a word against this ministry.
Benny Hinn is evil.
I would not trust any pastor, any Bible teacher, any minister who co-signs or defends Benny Hinn. And I would also not trust any pastor who co-signs or platforms somebody who co-signs Benny Hinn.
I mean, Benny Hinn is one of the most notorious liars in American history. I mean, that's how much I think of Benny Hinn and all the lies he's spread. And I think this man knows quite well what he's doing. One day he's saying he's prosperity gospel. The next he's saying he's not. And then the next day he is. The man is a liar. So that's one of the people that Pastor Chris wants to keep around in his circle. Let you know a lot about him. But let's watch, because he's about to make his grand entrance. Let's watch this. Look how excited the people are. Nothing says humility like wearing a crown and a robe full of gold. And yeah, this is our man of God. Let's watch his entrance. This kind of reminds me like when the boxers come in and they're wearing all the gear. That's what this kind of looks like. I mean, you would think this guy is literally a king, how he walks up. And there's a lot of pastor worship going on in Africa, unfortunately. I mean, it happens in America too. I'm not trying to dismiss that. And what we see here is that, I mean, the man of God coming down, walking down on his birthday, celebrating. There's a lot of pastors just going buck wild on their birthday, right? AKA Mike Todd, right? And he's no exception. I mean, you would, I mean, treating the pastor like some kind of celebrity, right? But we're going to watch a little more, right? Let's see from this angle. So you see him and Benny Hinn riding in. I think they even have like a horse pulling them in, and they're just dressed in royalty and just humble servants of God, right? You got the Roman soldiers. Yeah, so what's more of that? Let's fast forward to see. I mean, they're coming in on their steed, and all this matters. I mean, look, what you guys think about that? Let me know in the comments. We're going to keep playing some more, but they're just coming in on their royalty, dressed in royalty. I mean, nothing about this says humility. I mean, just the long entrance too. I mean, this went on for quite a while, but this isn't nothing new. This seems to be a yearly occurrence too. So you may say, "Oh, it's just one birth." No, this was actually a clip I found of last year's his birthday as well. Look at this. So he's always in the bedazzled gold, fireworks, everything. I mean, just wow, right? I mean, here's the application I want to make from a scriptural standpoint about why I believe this is problematic. Let's open our Bibles here. 1 Peter chapter 5. Let's see what the Bible has to say about things like this. It says, "So I exhort the elders among you," speaking about the pastors, as a fellow elder and witness of the sufferings of Christ, as well as a partaker in the glory that is going to be revealed. Shepherd the flock of God that is among you. Exercise oversight, not under compulsion, but willingly, as God would have you, not for shameful gain. I think there could be an application there, right? But eagerly, not domineering over those in your charge, but being examples of the flock. So the pastor has to be an example to the flock that he's shepherding. Verse 5, let's go to this. "Likewise, you who are young, be subject to the elders. Clothe yourselves, all of you, with humility." Clothe yourselves in humility. I mean, there's literally an application that can be made with the clothing, but you get the point. The pastor is to be a humble servant of God, not an arrogant, boastful, showy, look at me, center of the stage person. I mean, that's literally what we had right there. With humility toward one another. This is supposed to be a mutual affection, mutual disposition we're to have towards one another. So what we're to expect, since he is an example to the flock, is he needs to be sitting there while Sister Patty is riding on the horse as well, right? Since this is supposed to be this act towards one another, he needs to be in the audience screaming, phone recording her. But you think he's going to do that? No, because God opposes the proud, but gives grace to the humble. One more text, Titus chapter 1. Again, we're talking about the qualifications of an elder, what they are to look like, what they are to be. "For an overseer, as God's shepherd, must be above reproach. He must not be arrogant." Stop right there. There's a lot of arrogant preachers out there. You can't even address them. You can't even go up to them and ask them a question, shake their hand. "Hey, pastor, how can I be praying?" You know, they get the hand sanitizer when they shake your hand. They don't like to be among the people, right? They must not be arrogant, quick-tempered, or drunkard, or violent, or greedy for gain, but hospitable. The elder should be the chief example of these characteristics, godly characteristics, the fruit of the Spirit. A lover of good, self-controlled, upright, holy, and disciplined. These are the examples we should be seeing displayed from an actual elder of God, not one who's haughty riding in. I mean, let's even look at the example of Jesus. He rode in on a donkey. His wasn't a great steed, a great horse. And let's be real. Jesus actually deserved the worship he was receiving. Now, we do see some kind of immolation right there, I think with him trying to act like he's Jesus, riding in on a horse, being pulled in on a chariot. I mean, he looks more like a Caesar than a preacher, a pastor. You guys let me know what you think in the comments. And I'm being too harsh. Let me know what you think.
Yo, thank you for watching another video. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Let's talk about it below. As always, like this video, subscribe to the channel if you're not. And as always, till the next time, grace and peace.